Alright, here's game 3. So game 3, my opponent is going to be rocking 2 dragons, some sand, and a Lando. So this team is looking pretty offensive compared to my team. My team is more like a I want to say balance. I guess it's balance, or maybe it's BO. I guess it's BO. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really know like the archetypes for real in a black and white, except weather. I just know that, but I don't know like the deeper mechanisms into the. Anyways, like I said, I have a team with a T-Tar, Heatran, Rotom, Amoonguss, Terrakion, and Lando. So again, like I said, his team is very aggressive, especially that Latios. That Latios could do a lot of work to me. So I have to keep my T-Tar around so that way it doesn't get bodied by it, and I can pursue it or crunch it. So yeah, that's a pretty big issue, and also his Garchomp as well, especially if it's like an SD Chomp. SD Chomp could definitely do work. Or even Scarf Chomp too. If he's running double Scarf, which I don't think is actually a thing in black and white, but if it was a Choice Scarf Garchomp, then it would definitely do quite a bit of work to me paired with the Lando. But the Lando, I'm pretty sure was Choice Scarf, I believe. And that T-Tar might have been like Chople. I think it was actually Chople lead with Rocks, and that Ferrothorn was definitely just like a spiker. So definitely a whole lot of tools that were made for them to for these two to sweep. So I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. So turn 1, he leads with T-Tar, and I lead with Terrakion. Led with Terrakion because, like I said, Terrakion's just very good here, like overall. He has really no resist. Close combat bodies that. Stone Edge bodies that. I get a good chunk of CC damage on that Garchomp. I could definitely weaken the Rotom a lot. Close combat just bodies the Ferrothorn. And I got something a little special for Lando. So I'm going to go for the CC right off bat, and I'm going to kill this T-Tar no matter what. So T-Tar's going to fall over to that Chople, or fall over to that CC. So now he can go into Lando and, force me out. So I go into my own Lando, as he's going to go for the SD, and I'm just like, oh no, I can't stay in here. I go for the HPS anyway. Probably the worst play possible because he was going to switch out. But maybe I thought he'd make some kind of aggressive play. But he goes for the knockoff as I bring in my Heatran, so great play on his part predicting it. So what I can do here is go for the Lava Plume. Heatran is actually a pretty big threat to him anyway. As you can see, he doesn't really have much counterplay, because if he gets burned on any of his physical attackers, he's gonna have a very rough time with the rest of my team. So Heatran is like MVP, honestly. MVP. This is like the most important mon here. So I gotta keep it around. I go Amoonguss as he goes for Pump. Now what I can do is go for Stun Spore for free, as he is going to go for the Will-O-Wisp and try and burn. But I missed my Stun Spore, so that's all great and nice. It's very, very cool. So what he can do now is just Volt Switch for free, but he decides to switch out anyway. And I go for the Stun Spore and miss again, so that's just 2 misses in a row. So it's all good. I didn't really need a Amoonguss to land any of those. You know what I'm saying? He brings in the Ferrothorn as I go for Rocks. So I get the Rocks up now. He goes for the Gyro Ball, does a lot to me. But at this point, I'm just like, I need to preserve this thing for the Latios at least. So he goes for the Gyro Ball on my Heatran as I switch out and bring it in. I can go for the Lava Plume pretty freely and just get chip on Latios. Again, getting a burn on Latios is something pivotal, like something I really would like, but that didn't really happen. So I protect the Scout for Surf or whatever else he had. He goes for Hidden Power, and I'm just like, what? When he showed Hidden Power, I was thinking, why? First I was thinking, why? And then I was thinking, what for? Because he literally has every other answer to deal with Heatran. So I don't know why he was running HP Ground on his Latios. It didn't really make too much sense to me. But he did show it. At least it looked like it was HP Ice, or HP whatever, HP Ground. So I switch out because I'm just like, I'm not trying to take an HP Ground. But then it actually did damage, and I'm just like, what? And it did 30. So I'm just like, was he HP fighting? That might have been HP fighting Latios. So I think I still would have lived it, honestly, since my Heatran is pretty Spadef. So the HP fighting play was very odd. I was actually expecting him to go for Trick instead of going for that. So that's why I made the Protect play there. But yeah, I didn't really understand what was going on. But I bring in my Rotom, and he's going to switch out here, I believe. Yeah, he switches out, and I go for the burn, I believe, or I volt switch. Yeah, I went for the burn to catch the Ferrothorn. So now that I caught Ferrothorn and weakened it, that means that Heatran has an easier time in wearing it down, and same with the rest of my mons as well. So he goes for the knockoff, doing 1%. Now I can just lava plume him down, and just keep forcing him down. I'm actually going for the sub, I believe, on the Garchomp switch in. Yeah, I do go for the sub on the Garchomp switch. And now what I can do is go for the lava plume to get some damage on this, just to chip it down a little bit more. And unfortunately for my opponent, I get the burn on him. So that burn pretty much is going to be game, because this Garchomp was clearly a Twist Scarf set, and that Lando was SD. So pretty much I have answers that outspeed. My Lando outspeeds, and my Terrakion outspeeds this Lando. So Lando is not a threat to me at all. Maybe that Latios could be a threat, but the way that Latios was played, I feel like that was actually Twist Specs Latios. So I definitely had outs for it. Oh wait, now I know why he clicked HP, what's it called? This HP fighting. I think he was actually predicting T-Tar. I think that's why he clicked it. Because HP fighting wouldn't have killed me at the range I was at 74. It wouldn't have killed me then. So I think that's why he clicked it. Or maybe it really was just a catch-all play. But I'm pretty sure he was predicting T-Tar, so that makes sense. Now I get it. Anyways, I'm going to protect just to see what this Lando does. Oh wait, no, I'm going to switch. What am I kidding? What am I saying? He switched it on me. So I go for the U-turn, get some chip on that Lando. Gonna go for the Rotom as he goes for HP Ice, not doing jack to me because I'm a Rotom, bro. I'm a Rotom cut. So I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch as he goes into the Ferrothorn. So now what I can do is go right into my Heatran and keep pressuring him with the Trans. So Heatran is going crazy here, just getting burned everywhere, just doing its job. I killed the Ferrothorn, which is really good. Didn't really change much. He goes Rotom now. And now what I can do is go into my Rotom and go into Rotom of my own. And I go for Pump because I was thinking that he was actually faster than me, but I'm actually faster than him. As you can see, my lefties went first, so I didn't even notice that. I just noticed it here. But he goes for the Volt Switch and gets off the slower U-turn, or the slower Volt Switch. And now you can bring in Latios, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to have to go into somebody to take this. So I go into my Heatran, and unfortunately, it already did its job. Never mind, he went for Trick instead, so now I could actually preserve this thing for a little bit longer. Oh, never mind, I sack it. So now what I can do is go into the go into my Lando, and I can click U-turn, as U-turn is very, very free against him. He goes back into Lando, and this right here, wait for it. This is about to be the cleanest play of the whole game. Watch it. Just watch. I'm not even gonna say anything. Boom. Dead Lando from HP Ice. Dead Lando from HP Ice, and he can't do anything with Garchomp. So that is the game. That HP Ice Terrakion is so clean. Like, Terrakion put in so much work for me. It's insane. Again, killing off that T-Tar and then HP Icing Lando were pretty much the biggest plays this whole game. Also Heatran. Heatran was just doing the Lord's work. Just burning everything. But Heatran was definitely putting in work, though. That burn on Garchomp definitely mattered a lot. And again, even if he didn't get the burn, I still could have played around it with Rotom and Lando. I still had options. I could still burn it down. And again, the burn was just, part of it. But yeah, this was still a really good game, though, despite, the hacks that happened. Yeah, despite the hacks that happened, again, with the burn. Everything else went pretty alright. But yeah, this Terrakion, that Terrakion was just, oof, this mom was great. This mom was fantastic. But yeah, so now that I beat my opponents for set 1 and set 2, that means that your boy can move on to round 2 for the Black and White Global. Now, I'm gonna say this now. I actually did play in Sun and Moon Global, and I also played in the Oras Global. And unfortunately, I lost both of those games. I played some really good opponents. I actually played for Sun and Moon. I did play. I won set 2, but I lost set 1. And then I had to play a tiebreaker game, and that tiebreaker game was pretty wasn't really the best in my favor. It was still good, but it was just I didn't win, so that's why I didn't really want to record it. And same with Oras. The Oras, it was a really good series, though. It came down to it came down to 3 games, but my opponent did overwhelm me, so I was just like, all right. So this is actually the one that I actually can move on to. I know that there are a couple more coming up. There might be one for ADV, maybe even one for RBY. So I could still try to apply for those tournaments. Because if you actually like get far enough, you might have a chance to get some money. So that would be a little nice. Get a little money on the side, get a little something. But yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna play for money. I'm not saying that. No. I don't even know if I'm gonna get that far. But so I am gonna enjoy my time though with this tournament. So let's see how far we can get. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. Also, follow me on my Pokeamino, and check out my Smogon profile. All those links will be down in the description on this. We're getting very, very close to 200 subs, man. We got 14 more left to go. Let's try and get that goal, man. We're so close. I would like to hit that goal before June ends, and I honestly think we will make it. So help me make it, man. Help me make it. I really want to hit that goal, and I really want to do something special for you guys when we hit 200 subs. So yeah, peace out, y'all. Hope you have a good one, and take care. Also, another thing, I don't know if this will actually go up by then, but Sword and Shield is going to be having, or the Pokemon Sword and Shield is going to be having like a DLC trailer coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to try and have the voice channel open so you guys can check it out for yourselves, and we can just enjoy the trailer together. So yeah, peace out, y'all.